Grupo Campari is the Italian beverage manufacturer best known for the bitter aperitif that carries its name, and sales have been booming worldwide as the company has accelerated its efforts to diversify. Well, this boom has made a billionaire out of the 79-year-old woman, Italian woman, who controls a 31% economic interest in the company. Well, joining us now is Bloomberg News editor-at-large Matthew G. Miller. And Matt, how did you find this woman? What do you know about her?
What's amazing is what you can discover when you're down at Le Cirque having a couple cocktails and you ask, well, who owns that liquor brand or who owns that liquor brand and who owns Campari? It turns out there's a 79-year-old woman who has a 31% economic interest in Campari. She inherited it from her late husband, who inherited his stake from the last living heir of the Campari family. The Campari family started in 1860 in a cafe northwest of Milan. The gentleman who started the cafe invented the aperitif. He passed it on to his son, who started making beverages, and slowly it worked its way down to her.
Okay, and what's their ride been like over the last 5 years?
It's been phenomenal. The shares have doubled in the past 5 years. If you compare that to
her. She's that secretive.
She's that secretive. You cannot find a picture of her anywhere. Like most of the hidden billionaires that we find, they don't want to be interviewed. They don't want to comment on their net worth, and they would prefer not to be in the public eye. That said, it's all in the public documents. All you have to do is go look at the holding company that she owns and the economic interest she has in the company as a result of that.
Matt, I interrupted you, but the ride that they've had over the last 5 years, I mean, they've been expanding, right?
It's been phenomenal. They've spent more than $1 billion buying 8 beverage companies. They had double-digit revenue growth. It's now down to 4%, so some analysts are calling into question whether this is still a buy stock, but overall in the last 5 years, it's been a great ride.
What could affect her fortune?
A lot of things could affect her fortune. If you look at analyst data on the Bloomberg terminal, you'll see that 6 people have a buy, 16 people have either a hold or a sell on the company. It trades above what the average target price is for analysts, and so as a result, a lot of analysts are bearish on the stock, and as a result, it could pull back. The economic situation and the dire economic debt situation they have in Italy is the biggest problem for them. 30% of their sales come from Italy, and as unemployment rises, people will drink less Campari.
So, Matt, did you really sniff her out by going down to Le Cirque?
Did you
really do that?
The Negroni is the cocktail of the Bloomberg Billionaires team. We actually had reporters come to us and say, actually, there's somebody who owns this, but I think they worked in tandem.
Okay, I like how you find these hidden billionaires. I need to join that party. Okay,
there you go.
Matt, thank you so much. Matt G. Miller, Bloomberg editor-at-large.